So, how are you doing today? Hello! Hi, it's your party artist here, Kim Overholt, here at my studio, Overholt Art and Entertainment Studio. And I'm your party artist. Yes, my name's Kim Overholt. Yes, if you haven't known by now. And I'm here to help you have fun with paint and with doing art. And today is Wellness Wednesday. Now, Wellness Wednesday encompasses a lot of things, which includes, art is very important. Being well, you do some art to make you feel good. And if you're doing art and it's not making you feel well, don't do it. How about that? It's really, really simple. Do what makes you feel good for Wellness Wednesday, and think about the things that make you feel well. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So welcome to Wellness Wednesday, and I also wanted to talk about what I put in my title. The Are you okay? Are you okay? Back in the day when I used to be single and single when I used to be on my own pretty much and like do my own thing. I remember having people come up to me and they would be like, they were always like, "Are you okay?" Be like, "Yeah, yeah, I'm okay." And it'd be like this one time I recall, and I think it was probably because I'd been drinking at the local bar and I was just stumbling home and somebody had asked me if I was okay, and I was like, I remember going, "Am I okay?" And then it really like got snapped to me. I'm like, "Wait a minute, am I really okay? Am I okay?" And then there's all of a sudden this, because when you drink, you get kind of sad and you think about things, and so I was like, "No, no, I'm not okay. I'm not okay." And I remember like crying my eyes out, ruining my makeup and crying, making my way back home again, crying in my pillow at night. Yeah. Yeah, that was a long time ago. And yeah, I remember thinking to myself, am I okay? Yeah, you know what? Considering the things that I've been through and all the things that have happened throughout this wonderful journey we call life, I could say, yeah, I think I did okay. I think I'm doing all right. I can't complain, really. I mean, honestly, like I say, no one would really want to listen to it anyways when I complain. So I try not to, and I really do enjoy life. Usually now, when people ask me if I'm okay, I say no, I'm not. I'm KO, which is even better than okay because that means I'm being me. KO, KimOverholt.com. Contact me if you need some art, because I do that. I do that art. I love doing that art thing. It's always lots of fun, and it helps people. Like I find that when we do parties together, it really helps people, mesh a little bit. And even maybe when I'm gone after doing the party, everybody can talk about what was that weird lady talking about. Yes, I don't mind that either because you know what? As long as you're creating conversation and as long as you get the idea that you're not alone out here, I think a lot of people, and yeah, it really is. It comes right down to how you feel in your mind. If you feel you're alone, you are alone. But if you feel that even though you're by yourself, you still have a nice network of friends that you rely on, or you have that nice network of family, or you just have that feeling about you that that if anything should happen, that there's always going to be somebody there to back you up. You know what I mean? It's good to have that feeling to know that somebody has your back sometimes, right? Totally. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes I know it's hard to find people. It's a good trait to have. So if you find a person with that trait that's got your back, hold on to them for dear life, for God's sake, because, they're the best thing that you could probably ever have in your life. Now, I have a sister that got really lucky and has many, many friends. And I have myself where I don't have very many friends at all, but at least the ones I have are pertinent to me and they mean something to me. Even if I don't talk to them very often, that they have a place in my heart. They wouldn't be on my friends page. They wouldn't be part of my life, or I wouldn't involve them if I didn't want them to be part of my life. So there you go. And that's what it's all about. If you want to be part of my life, treat me as if you were treating yourself. How would you treat yourself if you saw yourself? Because that's the way they say a lot of people are too, where it's almost like you are being treated to a portion of yourself when you see another person who maybe has something that's a little bit different from you or a little bit Something that may annoy you might be something that you have inside of you that you don't know about. And it's a really deep thing to think about too. And that's why I'm like, are you okay? Yeah, sometimes, yeah, I'm okay. Sometimes I'm not okay. Sometimes we all have our days when we're okay and not okay. And that's all right because that's all right. It's just the way that life is. It's humanity. It's the things that go on. You know, it's a little uh, love that we have, the little grievances that we have. It's the wonderful things we have. It's the things that we despise. It's all of the things that we have all wrapped up into one that makes it a very, very fun and interesting time to be alive, of course, right? And of course, when you have hair like this and you're trying to figure out how to keep it from going all over the place, you kind of try to subdue it with hairspray and product to kind of. Oh boy. Okay, yeah, I know. I'm always touching my hair. Leave my hair alone. Yeah. Okay. I'll leave it alone. Okay, so I'm ready for work early because I got to get ready for work early. You know what? I got to show you guys this. Hold on. I love this dress. Hold on. It's so pretty. I don't wear dresses. I'm not a big dress person, but when I saw this, oh, I turned myself on. There you go. See, this is such a beautiful dress. It's very simple. It's nice. It's got a lot of little on it, so it goes. It's really nice. It's cool. It's comfortable. I wear it with a nice sweater that has like little frills on it. I wear it with a cute little hat, so I look cute. And I wear jewelry and stuff, but I'm not yet ready to go to work. And I'm here to hang out with you and just be well and feel good. And I'm feeling good about myself. I know that I may have gained a few pounds, but you know what? It doesn't matter. The long and short of it is I'm feeling healthy. I am not diabetic. I have not got any problems with my blood. I'm not on any medications whatsoever. This is great. I'm feeling 110%. I mean, I have to mention one thing because it's been weeks and I deal with it as it goes. But what's happened to me? Okay, so before COVID, I say back in 2014. Oh yes, Sam gloves. That's right. Hi, I know you love gloves. So yeah, back in 2014, I had a problem with my neck, and it's happening again. And I went to my doctor to find out like what's going on. We got into an accident, car accident in 90. Shoot, I can't remember what year it was. 90 something, and got some damage into my neck here. And what's happened is because of previous injuries, stuff like that, I now have deteriorating discs in my neck, and because of that, it pinches a nerve in my neck around here and has it all kind of going down into my arm and stuff. And sometimes it hurts, but sometimes I'm okay. And same gloves wants to know what kind of gloves I have. What kind of gloves do I have? Oh, hold on, I know. Hold on. One sec. Uno segundo. Hold on. I'll use it with this for a second. Whoa. Okay. Okay, well, what kind of gloves do I have? I have, because I'm going to have some fun with this. I have boxing gloves. All right, so here we go. Well, they're not boxing gloves. They're more like sparring gloves for like when I do my. I used to box a little bit. Yeah, KO. I was thinking of becoming a fighter, but I don't want to mess up this pretty face of mine. Now, did you see the scar? I got this nice little scar. They're right here. They got it worse than I did, honestly. So yeah, I got my fighting gloves. I'm ready to fight. Yeah, see, the thing about, you know, you have to keep in shape. You got to keep active. You got to do stuff. And this is my fun thing I like to do. These are my gloves, Mr. Sam gloves. Okay, so there you go. In case he comes back again, there you go. I got my boxing gloves. All right. Yeah, I used to box when I was younger too. Yeah, I used to have a brother that used to do that, and I used to try and punch him out all the time. Yeah, yeah. One time I got too good, and in the end, I hurt him real bad. I have a tendency when I start fighting, I hurt people pretty bad. Yeah, when I was a kid, um, yeah, that's a story I don't tell very often. I'm a little bit ashamed of it because when I was in kindergarten, I beat up a a grade six. Yeah, in kindergarten, I beat up a grade six because they tied my scarf around a pole at recess, and I couldn't get it untied, and I was crying, and somebody had to help me, and I was like feeling really embarrassed. So when I saw the girl again, I punched her out. I hurt her pretty bad. I didn't, I don't realize my strength sometimes. And yeah, I don't think that, I think one time I had a broken wrist and somebody was trying to tempt me to fight them with my broken wrist. And I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. But I pushed them. That was enough. That was enough. Yeah. Anyways, neither here nor there. Yeah, boxing, KO, that's the kind of thing I love to do. And all my other gloves are put away for the winter right now because, yeah, I've got, you know, other things I got to do. It's summertime now. What kind of gloves? Oh, I could have gardening gloves. My garden gloves are outside, though. I'm not going outside. Not just yet. Yeah, I don't have to leave just yet. But I'm so glad to be here, and I'm so glad to appreciate every one of you who are out there. I've been doing this now for, oh, shoot. I was doing it a little bit before COVID, and the last 4 years I've been just, I do the live thing because I like going live because I surprise myself sometimes when I do the live thing. I have to tell you, I'm watching and doing it, going, how did I manage that one? That was actually pretty good. Like the reading I had yesterday, that's really really good. Yeah, the thing about doing it now, getting it done, do that thing that you got to do and do it now because no better time than the present. Better to do it and get it done with, and then you don't have to think about it. Because you know what? The more you stew over something, the worse you make it for yourself. You do it, it's just done. You know. I got to tell you the story of the priest I met one time, and he told me, "Do you know how the best way is to get over temptation?" I'm like, "Wow, this is really important." And I asked him, "Okay, so what is the best way to get over temptation?" And he said, give in. I'm like, what? Yeah, he says, give in. That way you're not tempted, and that way and it's just done for. You've got it done. Like, yeah, but that's not that's not for everything. That's not like there's some things you shouldn't do. Like there's some things you don't want to cross that line. And then there's some things, like, okay, yeah, okay, I've never tried this, but let's give it a go and see what happens. And then you're not tempted to, like, yeah, but of course when it comes to like drugs or anything, just whoa, okay, whoa. That's one thing I say, what, this consciousness is very, very important. Are you trying to knock people out of this consciousness? This is not very fruitful. Yeah. So stay in this realm. I like you here. This is probably why I go live too, because I like this here. I like this uh, interaction, even though maybe nobody's on the other side, even though no Sam Gloves is out there somewhere asking me about my boxing gloves. I appreciate that. Thank you, Sam. And whether or not you have any kind of cool things going on where you're from, or whether you have anything that you'd like to share art wise that you've been working on, and if you've been following me for this amount of time and you've improved or gotten worse, let me know in the comments below. I always try, and yet, like I say, I hope you're okay. I always try to make sure I'm okay. Like I say, I'm KO. What more can I be? I have to be myself and just be the best me I can be. Yeah. So, hey, I hope you guys have a fantastic day just the same. I don't want to keep you too long because I know, time is of the essence. And I don't know even if you can hear me very well. I got all the air conditioners going today because it's a really, really nice, warm summer day. Yes, I can say it's officially gone from spring to summer. It is probably summer now. And I'm looking forward to wearing more pretty dresses and looking good for you, and doing the best that I can to make more people hang out with me. I love that because, I'd love to fulfill all your needs for art. Like I say, the things that I say, wear a WYSIWYG. What you see is what you get. I don't hold back any punches, if you know what I mean. And I enjoy my boxing gloves. Yes, I do. And okay, well, Wellness Wednesday. I know we talked about. I'm wondering if there's anything else that. Oh, okay. Well, there is one thing that I should mention, and yeah, and people, even if you're seeing this in the future, like if you've seen this, if you're all of a sudden catching wind of this and seeing old parts of uh, this, what we do, um, I have to give a little bit of a review-ness, I guess, just to say that there is freedom when you speak, when you talk about the things that inspire you. This gives you the freedom when you uh, when you feel that you have no credibility and want to make yourself feel more established. You have to get that stuff, that you give yourself that peace of mind, that freedom to let yourself be. Okay, and to anybody in the future that happens upon this speech, and know that we are not free. Unfortunately, we are not completely free. I know this is why I have the Wellness Wednesday, because there's always somebody who needs that little extra. You can do it. You need that push that gets you going. And I hope that I help. I want to help. I want to be like that extra little bit of, oh, you know what? I watched Kim and she made me feel so much better. Okay. Well, okay, I think I can do this. If that helps, that helps. That's all I want to do. And our words can be credible if they are recorded and sent out into the world. So this is why I say these things to you today, and say them to you into the future when you see this again. It's like, this is what I mean by credibility is showing you what we do here, expressing myself, uh, speaking to you live, and waiting for a response. And even if I don't get one, I'll hope that maybe one day you'll happen upon this and say, "Yeah, Kim, that's pretty interesting." And yeah, I'm okay. I know. I'd like to delve deep into the very psyche, but that's the artist in me. You know what? I have very smart friends, and they're always like, "Oh, you're so artistic. I don't know how you do, like you think so differently from." I'm like, no, and there's nothing different from me than you. I mean, you got degrees. You went through all the knowledge, all the education that you could to get your degrees. That's great. An artist, it's like it all comes at you, and you just kind of try and take it all in as much as you can. And I think that's maybe what the difference between having a degree and not having a degree might be. I don't know. It's like, how you experience things, and how you um, send them back out into the world. Yeah, how you send it out back into the world, and hopefully you send it out in positivity. You have to, because there's so much negative in the world that we all have to kind of embrace each other with a little bit of positive. And I know it's a lonely world out there. I know there are many people that are by themselves and not feeling it, not feeling it. But there were times you have to remember back in your past, not to delve into your past, but just to remember your past, and remember that there were people who loved you, and that they still love you even though that they're gone. Their essence, because energy is always, as that one guy Terrence says, your energy is always reoccurring. It always comes back, and it comes back to haunt you. If that's such a thing, yeah, maybe there is something special to be said about the human psyche, and spirit, and things like that. The unseen, the ether, the one part of the consciousness that kind of like goes over into the next world, where I find myself with all of you, and finding myself in a good place of peace and tranquility. because we all need a little bit of that too. Yeah. And well, let me see. On that note, I'll keep it sweet and short and sweet, just like me, and say, thank you very much for tuning in. And tomorrow is Thursday. Thursday. Wow, what a fast week. And it's already Entertainment Thursday. Okay, so tomorrow's Entertainment Thursday. I'll grab my ukulele and play you a few little ditties. And don't say that I don't do anything for you. That Kim, she's so crazy. Ah, it's okay. I know. I try to do my best to kind of keep it back. But every once in a while, yeah, it just, like I say, Wizzy Week, what you see is what you get, baby. This is me. This is me in a nutshell. How do I get into this nutshell? How do I get out of that? And I love you all. And I really appreciate you very much. I really do. And yeah, I will come back tomorrow and harass you some more, okay? And I always love harassing Brad Pitt because, he's one of those guys that are just harassable. Well, maybe it's just because I've had the 70 plus imposters all vouching to say that that they're him, and oh, how great my art must be. Well, how great my art must be if I can't. Yeah, it would. Yeah, he doesn't even know. Anyways, and with that being said, a piece of brother with a little bit of that, it is my mom used to say, and there, yeah, of course, this is me and Brad Pitt right here. This is me actually. This is him in this. Yeah, 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 and his children, of course. This guy has so much on his plate. Um, I like to watch. I like to watch because people are funny and smelling. And thank God you can't smell me because